Beyond the specific facts of this case, this episode reminds us of the need for integrity and probity. We hope that the Workers' Party MPs and all non-constituency MPs and nominated MPs will agree that MPs should be held to the following standards in Singapore. MPs should not mislead their fellow town councillors or hide things from them. MPs should not mislead the public. MPs should not mislead Parliament. MPs should not mislead the court. MPs should not let their friends make money at the public's expense. And MPs should always act with integrity and with candor and transparency. I'm moving this motion because integrity is of the utmost importance in elected officials. Singapore has succeeded only because we have maintained a culture of honesty and integrity in the public service. Those who participate in politics must be honest, upright people who can be trusted to uphold the public interest, speak the truth, even at a cost to themselves, and admit their mistakes when they have done wrong. They have to uphold these principles, even when it is politically inconvenient to do so. And we need to do this whether you are a government or opposition MP, whether you represent a constituency in Parliament, or are an NCMP or NMP. Because if we cannot trust a politician to tell the truth, we cannot trust him to safeguard public funds, to put the public interest ahead of personal gain, or to make decisions in the best interest of Singapore and Singaporeans. For this reason, we have always taken any accusations of dishonesty against political leaders very seriously. Certainly, the 4G PAP leaders intend to continue maintaining the highest standards which we have achieved and upheld for so many years since the PAP first formed the government in 1959. For we must ensure that MPs, both government and opposition, are men and women of integrity. It is in the vital interest of Singapore and Singaporeans for members of the opposition also to be persons of integrity, and not persons who cannot be trusted with public funds, much less national responsibilities. I might add, Mr. Speaker, that we have had such upright, honourable men among the opposition. I might mention Mr. David Marshall, Mr. A.P. Raja, and Mr. Chiam See Tong. If I might be permitted another personal note, Mr. Lau Tia Kiang ran his town council well when he was MP for Hougang. Each of our prime ministers, Mr. Lee Kuan Yew, Mr. Goh Chok Tong, and our current prime minister, has espoused and upheld the values of honesty, transparency, and integrity. Each made integrity, honesty, and incorruptibility fundamental values in government. And they walked the talk. If any PAP minister or MP is accused of lying, the Prime Minister would do a thorough investigation. And if they are found dishonest, serious consequences would inevitably follow. The court has made very serious and severe statements about Mr. Lau Tia Kiang and Ms. Sylvia Lim. It concluded that their conduct of town council matters lacked candor and transparency, and that they had not acted honestly and with integrity. Imagine if a court had made such findings against PAP town councillors. It is even conceivable that a PAP MP, whom the court has described in these terms, can remain in the town council and continue handling public funds as if nothing had happened. At the very least, he would have been asked to go on leave, pending any effort to clear his name through an appeal. What sort of questions would the Workers' Party be asking the PAP? What sort of demands would they be making of the government? the opposition must hold themselves to the same standards that they rightly apply to the government.